The earth is the Lord's and everything in it, the world and all who live in it, Psalm 24 verse 1 reminds us. This beautiful planet is something we've been given, not something we own. And let's be honest, it's way too beautiful to be covered in plastic. In this video, I'm sharing my journey towards a more plastic-free home. Spoiler alert, it involves a lot of mason jars and some funny mishaps. Let's dive in. Okay, let's talk about single-use plastics. These are the real villains, the plastic bags, straws, and water bottles that take centuries to decompose. It's like they're auditioning for the role of eternal litter. The good news? There are so many easy swaps we can make. And no, you don't need to become a wizard to do it. Instead of reaching for that plastic bag, bring your own reusable bags. Think of it as your new shopping sidekick. And straws? Go for a reusable one. Because who doesn't want to sip in style? Get yourself a reusable water bottle, preferably one that's BPA-free and built to last. It's like having a trusty sidekick that keeps you hydrated. I've got this awesome stainless steel one that I carry everywhere. It's practically my new best friend. Remember, every little bit counts. Even if it feels like you're just one person, you're one person making a big splash. By ditching these single-use plastics, we're making a real difference. And hey, the planet will thank you. Now, let's talk about cleaning products. Conventional cleaning products are often packaged in plastic and filled with harsh chemicals. Natural cleaning products are just as effective, gentler on the environment, and often come in eco-friendly packaging. Plus, they won't make your house smell like a science experiment gone wrong. You can make a lot of your own cleaning products with simple, inexpensive ingredients like baking soda and vinegar. It's like being a kitchen wizard, minus the hat. Plus, it's kind of fun to whip up your own cleaning concoctions. Who knew cleaning could be a hobby? Now let's talk about self-care. Because who doesn't love a good pampering session? Our personal care routines can be a major source of plastic waste. It's like a plastic party in there, and everyone's invited. Think about it. Shampoo bottles, conditioner bottles, lotion bottles, body wash bottles. It's a plastic jungle out there. Tarzan would feel right at home. First up, let's talk about soap. No, not the drama kind. Bar soap is making a comeback. It's like the 80s all over again, but without the big hair. It's often packaged in paper or cardboard, and it lasts a lot longer than liquid soap. Next up, toothbrushes. Don't worry, we're not going to ask you to brush with a twig. Bamboo toothbrushes are biodegradable, compostable, and just as effective as their plastic counterparts. Plus, they make you feel like a panda. And speaking of oral hygiene, let's not forget about floss. Because nobody wants spinach stuck in their teeth. There are now plenty of biodegradable and compostable floss options available. Your dentist will be proud. One of the easiest ways to reduce plastic waste in our personal care routines is to simply choose products that come in minimal or plastic-free packaging. Less plastic, more fantastic. Look for products in glass, metal, or cardboard containers. Your bathroom will thank you. Okay, let's dive into the world of buying in bulk. The point of buying in bulk is to reduce packaging waste. Think of it as a way to save the planet, one giant bag of rice at a time. When you buy a giant bag of rice, you're using way less packaging than if you bought a bunch of those little individual bags. Plus, you get to feel like a rice tycoon. Plus, buying in bulk can often save you money in the long run. Who knew saving the planet could also save your wallet? Health food stores often have bulk bins for things like grains, beans, nuts, and dried fruit. It's like a treasure hunt, but for healthy snacks. Bring your own containers to fill up at bulk bins. Just don't forget them at home, or you'll end up with a cart full of loose beans. Some grocery stores and online retailers also offer bulk options. Because who doesn't want a 10-pound bag of quinoa delivered to their door? Alright, we've talked about reducing single-use plastics, switching to natural cleaning products, opting for plastic-free personal care, and buying in bulk. But what happens to the waste we do generate? That's where composting and recycling come in. It's like the circle of life, but for your banana peels and coffee grounds. Composting is the process of breaking down organic matter into a nutrient-rich soil amendment. Think of it as nature's way of saying, thanks for the leftovers. If you have a yard, you can start a compost pile. It's like having a pet that eats all your food scraps and never complains. If you don't, you can compost indoors using a worm bin or a bokashi composter. And then there's recycling. Remember, recycling is like a dating app for your trash. Swipe right for the right bin. Check with your local recycling program for specific guidelines. Because not all plastics are created equal, and some plastics can't be recycled at all. Not all plastics are created equal, and some plastics can't be recycled at all. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. When in doubt, throw it out. Better safe than sorry, right? It's better to err on the side of caution than to contaminate the recycling stream. No one wants a dirty date. By composting our organic waste and recycling properly, we're closing the loop and keeping valuable resources out of landfills. It's like giving Mother Earth a big green hug. So there you have it, folks. My journey toward a more plastic-free home. And trust me, if I can do it, anyone can. It might seem overwhelming at first, but remember, small acts, when multiplied by millions of people, can transform the world. Or at least make your kitchen look like a Pinterest board. Start with one small change, then another, and another. It's like eating potato chips, but healthier for the planet. Every time you refuse a plastic straw, you're basically a superhero. Choose a product in a glass jar over plastic. Because who doesn't love a good mason jar collection? Or bring your own bags to the grocery store, you're making a difference. Plus, you get to show off your stylish tote bags. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Now go forth and conquer the plastic. For more tips and resources on reducing your plastic footprint, check out the link in the description box below. And remember, every little bit helps.